What's on my phone? If you had asked me this about 6 or 7 years ago, I would have assumed you were referring to dirt or scratches or something. But now it means something quite different. Last time I did one of these videos was in January of last year, so it's time to do a quick update, given the pretty decent response to and continuous requests for repeats of last year's video. For starters, my current daily driver is a Samsung Galaxy Note 5, and yes, it is in an OtterBox Defender case yet again. Not looking much different than my Samsung Galaxy S4 from last year, but it's a much better phone. I quite enjoy it, even if I use the note-taking function a bit less than I'd like to admit, but I still do use it. I'm not running a custom ROM or anything like that, just the stock TouchWiz that comes on it. That may turn some people off, but I don't have time to keep screwing around with customizing ROMs and having a less than stable phone experience. I just want it to just work. The layout of my home screen is actually almost exactly stock. I find the Google search bar quite handy, and the large clock and date is convenient at a glance. And the weather update is quite handy given that the temperatures can vary by 30 degrees Fahrenheit in any given 12-hour period lately. I'm not happy. The bottom row of icons is probably exactly how the phone came. The default phone, messaging, and camera apps, Gmail for my main business and personal emails, and then the app drawer. Up above, I have a probably random assortment of what I use most. The Google assortment of apps is in the exact same place as when I first turned on the phone. Quite convenient, though I did switch out some of the apps and get rid of ones that I'd never really use. The other stock options here are the S Note app, for obvious reasons, the Contacts app, and the stock email app. Yes, stock email app. I use Gmail for my main Google account email, and then the stock email app to keep in touch with my work email that I route through a separate Google account. It's nice to have both. Then we have the usuals: Chrome, Facebook, Messenger, Twitter, Instagram, Skype. I end up having to check on money stuff a lot, so PayPal and virtual wallet set up here for ease of access. The Almond icon is the app to access my Securifi Almond router. This is a router I use for my apartment, and it's something I've actually reviewed, so click the YouTube card icon or link in the description, wherever the YouTube card is here, to learn more about that. I don't often use it to actually manage my router, rather the Z-Wave connected smart outlet that controls a light and power strip by my front door. Very convenient to control that from my phone. Lastly on this page is my combination of Google Keep and Google Calendar. I finally ditched my giant desk calendars that I used heavily throughout college and now rely quite heavily on Google Calendar to keep me organized for my personal and business life. I keep a detailed video upload schedule, which you can actually check out on my website by clicking the card icon or link in the description. I post all videos across all my channels to that calendar so they're all in one place. Google Keep serves as my ultimate note-taking, to-do list, grocery list, video notes, work bookmarks app to keep me organized in my own special way, because I never adopted a proper system and somehow work best by keeping everything in one giant continuous list. Yeah. Okay. And before I get people leaving angry comments about how I didn't address it, my wallpaper is found by just searching for rainy day phone wallpaper. That's all I did to find it. If you're a photographer or artist and want to potentially get your stuff as my phone wallpaper, feel free to let me know. I just know this cliche, pretentious, abstract stuff is what I'm into. Moving on. Swiping left simply reveals a full-page calendar widget so that I can see everything going on within the upcoming days in my favorite form, a giant list. It has a couple of view modes, but I leave it on this. Annoyingly, I actually bought the Today calendar widget for this purpose, as that's what I used on my Galaxy S4, only to find out the normal Google Calendar widget works perfectly. Thankfully, by uninstalling it before even opening the app, I was automatically refunded for my purchase. Really cool stuff. Swipe all the way over to the right and you have the rest of the junk that I use on a regular basis. Games that I have guilty pleasures for, like Neko Atsume, Jelly Splash, Candy Crush, and Peggle Blast, the Play Store, more social media tools like my Vessel app, which I will hopefully start using to make threads with them soon, and Periscope and Latergramme for scheduling Instagram posts. I have my Amazon shopping app because I'm a shopaholic, Amazon Seller to look up prices while I'm in the store and sometimes resell stuff when the deal is good. I have Capital One because, again, always checking on money, and then my TWC app because I'm constantly having internet problems with one of the worst monopolizing ISPs in the country and have to use the app to chat with support and demand they fix my connection way too freaking often. Grr. Oh, and I have Dropbox for backing up my photos and videos and accessing my files, and Google Analytics. At the top of this page, we also have an AdSense widget. And before people assume they know something that they don't, only my website and my brand new just launched social media channel are on AdSense, not my main YouTube channels, so no, that's not an accurate representation of how much money I make, just to be clear. And that's about it, really. My priority with my phone is doing what I want when I want, which is way more than can be said for my crap-top laptop of a 3-year-old Chromebook that I wrote this video on, so I will not be doing a what's on my laptop video until I can get a new laptop. So I keep a fairly stock experience on this phone. I have a ton of other random junk apps and games installed, but these are all I really use on a regular basis. So comment down below, what's on your phone? Anything crazy or special that you use that I should know about? Let me know. Otherwise, thanks so much for watching this video. Smash the like button if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe. Otherwise, my name has been Adam Vox, and I will catch you in the next one. I have my Amazon shopping app because I'm a shoppy floppy.